Hi guys, in today's video I'll be showing you how to use properties in scripts, how to change them and stuff. So first off, I'm gonna try and show you how to change colors of things like dot brick color, dot color free. So first of all, I'll add a part into workspace and I will add a script. So in this script I can do script.parent.touched connect function. So when the part is being touched, it does this function which we will make it change the color of the part. So when it's touched, if we put hit into the brackets, if hit.parent find first child humanoid, then we do this so it only changes if the player is touching it, because if we don't do that, it will just automatically change and run the function when the player doesn't touch it. So if base plate touches it or anything touches it, it will activate. So if we do hit.parent find first child humanoid, so it checks if it's a player, checks if it has a humanoid, then it does the function. So now in this function we can start doing the properties. First property is going to be brick color, so changing the color of the bricks. So changing the color of the part or anything. The brick color is like a palette of colors right over here, as you can see. And there's a limited amount of colors. It's like a palette, but if you do color free, you can access all the colors with this gradient. But it's a bit more complicated, as you have to write down the numbers and stuff here, but you can just easily just copy it after you select a color like green here, and copy red, copy green, copy blue, and put it in there. So first you're gonna type script.parent.brick color, so we are calling the brick color equals brick color dot new, so it's a new color. It's going to be a new color, so we have to put new, and now we put speech marks, and then we have all the options from the color palette I've showed you a moment ago. So there's really red, really blue, fog, camo, and all these other colors. So I'm going to do really blue. And now if we click play, after we touch the part, it should change color. So here you go, changed color right after we touch it. And now we can try do color free, which is a bit more complicated, but way more options for what color you want to choose. And with color free, you can make like a rainbow effect if you're trying to make like a LED strip or something. So we're gonna do color free this time. Dot color equals color free dot new, and now we have the color which is going to be the color that's like displayed. Depends on which what numbers you have. Like if I put 255 and 0, 0, it's gonna be red. It's RGB, red, green, blue. So the red is chosen right now, or we can go onto the color palette and change the colors like this. So I'm gonna do like a baby blue, and it'll automatically put all the colors in here. Copy and pasting it from the color thing over here. And now if we click play, after we touch it, it should change the color. Here you go, it's baby blue now. So that's color free. It's, in my opinion, better than brick colors, but brick colors are easy to use and just a simpler version of color free. And for color free, you have to put color.color instead of color free. So you do color and then color free. Now we're gonna do anchored. So basically what anchored does is it's like freezes the part if it's on. So if the part is unanchored and you put it in the air like this, if I click run, it'll just fall down. And if you want something to not have physics turned on or something, like just stay in the air or something attached to some spot, you click on anchor here, and now when we run this, it won't move and stay in the same place. So to do this in a script, we go back into our script and we do script.parent.anchored, and then we can do equals false. So after we touch it, it will unanchor itself and fall down. So I'm gonna jump and hit it, and now it's unanchored, it fell down. It's pretty simple, not that complicated, it's just the basics. And now we can do can collide. So what can collide does, it's when you have it on, the player can like collide with it and do all sorts of collisions with other things, and but it won't affect the touch script. So if you want to disable the touch, you have to turn can touch off right here in the collision properties in the part, and right next to it it's can collide. So it's like a ghost when it's off, it just passes through things. So it's very similar to anchored, because you just change the word here, anchored, to can collide equals false, and then we'll do, yes, it's anchored. So now we can just walk through this, but the script will still activate. And same thing with can touch, but yeah, can touch, you can use that for maybe like collectibles, if you only want the player to collect it once, and other stuff. So now let's do cast shadow. Cast shadow is pretty simple. If it's off, it doesn't cast a shadow. It's in the name. Very simple. If you have it on, it does emit shadows. And now we have transparency, which is as well in the name. It changes the transparency of the brick or part. So if the transparency is set to 1, it's completely invisible. If it's set to 0, you can still see it fully. And if it's at 0.5, it's like a ghost brick or something. So to change this, it's very similar to all the other ones. You just do script.parent.transparency, but this time instead of false or true, you give it a number. So like I can do 1 or 0.5, so it's a bit transparent when I touch it. And now when I click play, after I touch the brick, it should become semi-transparent. As you can see, it changed the brick, and now there's another property called reflectance. This property basically just changes how like reflective the surface of the thing is. Like if I put it to 1 again, it's similar to transparency as it requires a number, not a boolean, and it's very chrome and reflective, as you can see. Like if I put this onto a sphere, it's very reflective, as you can see. It's very curvy surface. And now if I put it to like 0.5, it's a bit transparent. It's a bit reflective, but not as much. It's more like a car, car paint or something now. So if I put this to 0, if you want to change it in a script, it's similar to transparency because you can require a number. You do script.parent.reflectance equals whatever number you want. Now, if we click play, join the game, when we touch the part, it gets a bit reflective. Very simple as well. So now we have material. Material, it's just the material of the object. We can do metal, it's a bit reflective, marble, like a countertop, glacier, ice, whatever you want. There's even grass and other stuff. So let me put this back. We can change the material by doing script.parent.material equals enum.material, and now you put another dot, and you can choose from the selection of materials over here. There's even air, there's ice, mud, everything that you've seen before this a moment ago, like neon, rock. I'll just choose neon, for example. Now when we touch the part, it should turn neon. So let me go over to this, and yeah, now it's glowing neon. It looks pretty cool if it has like a color or something. There is another one called parent. So parent, it means like the hierarchy of a part. It's in the workspace. So if the part is in the workspace, the parent of that part is the workspace. So the parent is whatever the thing is inside of. So script.parent.parent equals, maybe we can put it in game.workspace, and we might create a folder in here called parts equals game.workspace.parts. Now it should transfer to like the parts folder. So we can check here, and inside the parts folder, as you can see, the part is inside of there. It's pretty simple. And now the last one, it's name. So you can change the name of the thing and other stuff. There's others as well as custom like physics and stuff, but that's a bit too complicated for this video. This video is like the basics, the properties, and other stuff. So now we can do script.parent.name. We can name this whatever we want, equals, for example, red. Now when we click play and we check the workspace, the part is named part. After we touch this, as you can see, it says red. So the name has changed to red right after we touch this. So now, yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what other tutorials you would like to see in the future. This is Art of the Dev, and bye.